Hello and welcome to yet another grinding income video, and today I will be talking about Fogans. More precisely, if it is actually worth it to come and grind at Fogans. And now, before I get into this video, I will mention that what you see on the screen right now is not exactly how I grinded, because this was shot afterwards without a UI, and of course I didn't see my skill cooldowns, but this is actually the rotation that I was doing. So to get this started, first thing you will notice is that I have displayed 3 different boxes, and each of these boxes represents one grinding session, and for each of these I literally grinded until my offhand broke. And if you look at the times above them, you will see that on each of these grinding sessions I was able to grind more and more. And this is because I noticed that, especially as a ranger, I am breaking my awakening weapon slower than I am breaking my bow. So in each of these grinding sessions I try to use less and less my bow and more my awakening weapon, and actually what ends up breaking first is my offhand. So in the end I was able to grind 2.5 hours by using almost permanently only my awakening weapon. Also under those boxes is shown the silver that I got as drop from the mobs. And right under that there will be displayed an average of those 3 runs, along with the price that every single item is worth if it is sold on the NPC for the junk loot, or the other items at the marketplace using a value pack. Because for the purpose of this video I will be selling, or I will count as selling, all those items on the marketplace, like the armors, the crystals and the scrolls. And as a result, after these 6 hours of grinding I made around 37 millions, which means that I am making about 6.1 or 6.2 millions per hour. And a few things that I should mention is that, first off, my node level is 7, I have 3 tier 1 pets and 1 tier 3 pet, and I have shown on the right side of the screen what is my AP and DP for those who actually want to know, because I have quite high AP, so I am killing the mobs pretty fast. Another thing to keep in mind is that I noticed that the mobs here have a pretty high evasion rate, because I have big gloves and kutum offhand and I still see myself missing a few times on the mobs, which usually doesn't happen. And finally, of course, I have to say that the experience here is quite good. I would say that it is better than Crescent's, but I didn't really test it to see for myself exactly how much it is, but it seems to be higher. So now that you have the income that you can get in 1 hour, what if you actually want to grind here for more than 2 hours, or however much it takes you for the weapon to break? Well, in that case you will have to go to repair, and if you look on the map, of course there is that negative karma city, however it's called, but in order to repair there you actually have to be on negative karma. So I personally have to go back all the way to the bazaar or Valencia city if I want to repair, and if I go to the bazaar it takes me around, almost 8 minutes to go only in one direction, considering that I don't get lost in the desert. So that would mean around 15 minutes to go both ways, plus another 2 minutes to repair your weapon and get more potions and whatever else. So that's around 17 minutes that you will be wasting, and also you cannot go AFK in this time or autopath to the city. So basically, if you want to grind here for an extended period of time, then make sure to not get lost in the desert while you're going to repair, because that will be a huge waste of time. And finally, the last things that are left to say is probably if you want to grind here for a long time, you might want to consider to hire one of those villas, so you can get more experience and maybe, I believe, also drop rate. And the Atosa Villa seems to be the closest one. And for those who don't know, it only costs 3 contribution points to connect the Titium Valley node if you do it from the Negative Karma City. And I guess that's about it. This is probably everything that is to say. I will leave you guys with this clip showing my camel right near the Titium Valley node and exactly how far it is from the spot that I was actually grinding. So thanks for watching and see you later.